in this video we will be learning how to make an exaggerated off-shoulder sleeve like the one you are seeing on the screen. Okay, so thank you very much for stopping by. If you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. This will really mean a lot to me. That is the encouragement I get in putting all these lovely videos. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I post an interesting video. Okay, so these are the materials we'll be needing for this tutorial. You need your elastic and your septum pin. Okay, and the measurements we'll be needing is your arm measurements. Okay, so how to take the arm measurements will be popping on the screen right there. So and for the material, I have on fold here 32 inches. Okay, this is on fold. That means when I open it up, I will be having 64 inches, so which automatically means that the total width I'm working with for this exaggerated off-shoulder sleeve is 64 inches, and I have the length to be 22.5 inches. So this 22.5 inches include both the 1 inches that I'll be using for the casing at the top and also the 1 inches I'll be using for the casing at the down. So I have both sleeves here. So let's get to the cutting stage. As the first thing I'm going to do is to map out that 1 inch that I will be using for the elastic casing. So I'm mapping it out like so. So after mapping out 1 inch for the elastic casing from the upper part, so you map out the 1 inch joining allowance. Okay, so just map it all the way down. So what I basically did was to map out 1 inch for the elastic casing at the upper part and 1 inch for the joining allowance at the side. So after that, what I'm going to do is to get the fabric which I'm going to insert this sleeve in. Okay, so I'm just going to place it like this. This is one side of my armhole, this is one side of my off-shoulder armhole. So I'm going to place it like this, starting from this 1 inch that I came down for the elastic. Then it should end. Look at the side seam of my material. So look at the side seam of my material. It's going to end this place. This place I mapped out for my joining allowance. So this is how I'm going to place it. So once you place yours like that, the next thing you are going to do is to chalk it out. Okay, like I'm doing. So you make sure that this starts from the 1 inch. It starts from the 1 inch elastic casing, and your side seam stop at that 1 inch you mapped out for the joining allowance. So you place it like this and map it out, and this is all about the cutting, guys. So what I'm going to do is to extend this line like so, and I'll cut it out. So by the time I will take in the 1 inch elastic casing, it will rhyme with the off shoulder, because here I've already hemmed everything. That is why I placed it like that. I hope you understand this. So I'm going to cut it out like so. So I'm cutting the both sleeve together. So this is it. So guys, you can see I've cut out the sleeve. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to notch that place my 1 inch for the casing start and where my joining allowance stops. Okay, so by the time I join this and I fold in the elastic casing, this will match with my off shoulder sleeve. Okay, you can just do a trial. So by the time I fold in this and I fold in this, it will match. It will automatically match. Okay, can you see that? Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to go to my sewing machine, then I'm going to fold in this elastic casing, okay, at the upper part. I'm going to sew it down, and I will also sew the hem, okay. Then I will come back to show you guys what next. I've gone ahead to create the elastic casing, both on the top of the sleeve and also on the down of the sleeve. So for the elastic, this elastic will be your arm measurement minus 2 to 3 inches, okay. Then for the other elastic that will be at the hem part, you should measure the circumference where the sleeve is going to stop, then you can minus 2 inches from that, okay. I hope you understand. So we go ahead to insert the elastic. So guys, I have inserted the elastic like so. So I will go and hold it together on my sewing machine. I will also insert the elastic on the hem part, then I will also hold it together and also join the sides. Then I'll show you guys how to insert it to your off shoulder blouse. So guys, I'm done putting in the elastic on both the upper part and the lower part of the sleeve, and I've also joined it by the side. So the next thing is to attach the sleeve to my off shoulder blouse. So I'll simply get the side seam, open up the side seam of the sleeve, and I'll be joining it right side facing each other, making sure that the side seam of the sleeve and the side seam of the body matches, okay. I'll pin it down like that, okay. So go ahead and do the same thing to your own. I'll pin it down, then I'll also pin it down. Can you see it rhymes very well? It rhymes very well. And can you see that this other side also rhymes very well? Can you see? So I'll pin it down and I'll go ahead and sew it down. So can you see, this is very easy to make. That way you have your exaggerated off shoulder sleeve. So guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial. If you've not subscribed to my channel, consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching to the end. I will see you in the next one. Bye.